Today's service involves many members of our congregation reading, singing, and playing the organ or piano. I will share a children's time and a sermon, but most of the work of this service is for you to do. The meaning of the Greek word liturgy is work of the people, public work of the people. During Holy Week, that work is hard, but it is also with the potential to be transformative. There are two ways to look at what the church offers. One is that it helps us cope with challenges in our lives. As Bill Coffin wrote, it is often said that the church is a crutch. Of course it is a crutch. What makes you think you don't limp? Jesus had a huge, compassionate heart, and he spent much of his time comforting and healing to help people better cope. But that was not the ultimate goal of his ministry. He came not so we would attain successful or easy lives, but so we would lose our life to gain the true life. So we would be transformed by the expanding of our heart and mind to be as full of the Spirit as he was. So we would be as one with God as he was. We love the comfort of the church for good reason, but there is an even better reason to love the discomfort. Because as Thomas Merton said, prayer and love are learned in that hour when prayer becomes impossible and the heart has turned to stone. Or as Richard Rohr puts it, you will remain largely unconscious as a human being until issues come into your life that you cannot fix or control, and something challenges you at your present level of development, forcing you to expand and deepen. It is in the struggle with our shadow self, with failure, or with wounding that we break into higher levels of consciousness. And Rohr ends saying, I doubt whether there is any other way. So I hope you find the crutches that you need in this service, but I hope you use them to walk through the pain and the discomfort toward transformation, the metanoia that can come by passing through this last stage of the Lenten wilderness, wide open to the Spirit. This year we are following the Passion story in the Gospel of Matthew. The word passion comes from a Latin root meaning to suffer. So compassion means to suffer with. The Passion story describes Jesus' suffering in his final days, and our task in this service is to suffer with him. Holy Week was a journey of ordeal for Jesus and his disciples. It should be an ordeal for us, too. The most important thing we can do in this service is to be just completely present to it, as if we've never heard the story before. The journey begins not in discomfort, but with the jubilant celebration of Jesus as he rides into Jerusalem on Palm Sunday. Let us worship together with a fullness of joy and with laughter in our hearts.